everybody, it's Brian with you from TheGameCommon, and today we're starting our brand new Civilization 6 series. So, at the end of our last series, which was, they're all starting to blur together. Oh yeah, Mongolia. We talked about doing a special kind of scenario that I was thinking up in my brain. And so, essentially, if we look, my goal right now with Civilization 6 is to get through all of the leaders I have yet to play as. Now, there's a couple leaders we need to kind of do like a vengeance tour with, you know, like Shrajan, Victoria, Teddy, and then I think the other one was Poland. All three of those, or all four of those, we didn't actually win when we attempted them for various reasons. Victoria and Shrajan, maybe we could have won, but we kind of gave up a little early. Teddy, we're going to end up redoing our Battle for America. I feel like I'm a lot better at the game right now. That was the first one we actually, first time ever live streamed Deity, and it was hard for me to focus on the game while talking to people, and that one, yeah. And then Poland, that was the very first one that we did on Deity, and I did it like a year and a half ago, and I definitely wasn't ready for Deity, number one. But then number two, we spawned right next to a super hyper aggressive Gilgamesh, and we just got absolutely destroyed. So I don't know if we were ever going to win that. Even like nowadays, I don't know if we would win. We'd probably be able to keep him back because I've gotten really good at beating the AI in battles, but I don't know, we probably still would have fallen too far behind. So, but despite that, there's still quite a few civs we've not played as, like Wilhelmina, Shaka, Tamar. We just started Spain, actually, last live stream. I hadn't played as either Greece's, I hadn't played as Montezuma, you know, Norway. So there's still quite a few options for us. So what I was thinking about doing is I was thinking about today playing as Peter. But Peter is, in my opinion, probably the second most overpowered civilization. I think Korea is by far the most powerful civ. She can just get like ridiculous amounts of science and culture. Peter's also extremely powerful because he gets so many great people points. It's so easy for him to run out in a cultural victory. And so instead of just doing like a plain vanilla series as Peter, someday like randoming him and then just basically going really hard into culture victory and winning it pretty quickly, I decided let's give a little bit of a challenge to this. So one thing I don't think I maybe have ever done in this game is actually get a score victory. Now, score victories, usually the reason you don't do it is because, well, I mean, by turn 250, 300, we're pretty much already winning the game. So why would we go to 500? The other thing, especially on Deity, I tend to find myself way behind, usually way behind in score. One of the ways that you can kind of supplement it is by going a little crazy and dominating and destroying some of your enemies. That usually gets you a decent amount of score victory. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to do something like 250, 300 turns here. And we're going to leave all of the other victories on. And so what's going to be important to note is if we win a cultural victory, I'm going to consider that a loss. If I win a religious victory, I'm going to consider that a loss. We're going to straight go for score victories. So we want to, you know, A, keep the AI from going out with the culture score domination. So we're going to leave all those checked because we want them actually to potentially be able to go out. And then B, we want to make sure that we don't go out and we win in a score victory. So it's going to be a little interesting. The other thing I think I'm going to do to make it a little harder is I think we're going to play in continents. I don't normally play continents. We'll usually end up spawning on a continent with one other AI who we could probably go wipe out. I don't know if that'll give us enough score. We'll have to see. But really the reason I want to do continents is because it's a little hard with the loyalty issue to invade other people's continents when they have a bunch of cities. Because you'll take the first city and then it'll almost immediately flip even if you have a governor in there. So because of that, continents is going to be another little bit of a challenge for us. I think we're gonna do like 275 for turns, but before we actually do that, what I want to do is I want to go into our additional content because I know some people have been trying to play along with me with the seeds and stuff like that, and they've not been able to do it. So just to tell you guys, we have all of the DLC enabled, so I could maybe like disable some of these, and you know, let's just disable the scenarios for the heck of it. I don't know if that really affects anything, but we'll disable those. Now, having all of these packs, you know, you might have to have all the DLC to play with me. I don't 100% know if that works that way. Now, as for community created content, we only have a couple mods enabled. Number one, we have CQUI. If you've never seen it before, all it does is change the interface a little bit. It doesn't change the game at all. I don't like to play with mods that actually affect gameplay because, well, I like to keep them I want to make sure the gameplay is as balanced as possible. And for better or worse, I think, Firaxis did a pretty good job of balancing the game. Ultimately, it becomes a little easier the more and more you play, but still, CQUI doesn't change that at all. The other one we have on is Quick Start. All that does is remove the logo when you start up the game, so it can start up a little bit quicker. And then I have show yield icons. All that does is basically keep the yield icons on, so I don't have to complain about it every time I open up the game. And then yet another map pack. Just usually I like that because you can get additional civs in a game, but I don't even know if we're going to even end up using that. So then let's go ahead and create game. We will... Are you kidding? Are you kidding? All right, well, I'll be back in 5 seconds. Yeah, all right, let's start this again. Let's not misclick. Oh my gosh. Create game, advanced setup. That's what we're going to do. And then we're going to go ahead and select Russia. So, Peter, we want to play on Deity. Please. Game speed standard. We're gonna play on standard. I usually don't like to play large. I told everyone that I think our last playthrough will do something like gigantic or large or something like. So whoever ends up being the last civ we've not played as, we'll do a larger map. The problem with those is they just take so long to beat, and I don't necessarily, because it takes so long for the AI to take their turns, so the more civs you have, it just, really starts lagging, turn 200, and so that's why I usually just play standard, just so the games and the series itself can be a little shorter. We want the continents. I'm going to leave everything else as is, but we do want to affect the turn, and I think let's just do 275. I think it's going to be a good balance. I don't know how feasible this is. I've never attempted this. I think as Russia, we have a good chance. And there's our random seed, by the way, and there's our map random seed, if you want to play along with it with us. And so then, yeah, there you go. We could bump up city-states a little bit. That might help, too. Because that might actually... Well, okay, so there's a mod that basically gives city-states walls, and what that prevents is early aggression. Now, usually, you're basically kind of nerfing the AI with that mod, because the AI will oftentimes conquer city-states pretty early on, and so then that basically gives them extra cities, which gives them extra science, culture, blah, 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 blah. So that's why I'm not playing with the mod, because I actually kind of want the AI to take some of those cities, just to make it a little easier for them, a little harder for us. We could actually put a couple more city-states out. Let's do Lucky 13. Why not? Why not? Oh, you know what I meant to do? Crap. I should have turned off Sean Bean. Alright, well, I'm just going to mute him in the audio, so there you go. From the first stirrings of life beneath water to the great beasts of the Stone Age. Whatever. Okay, so why are we playing Russia this way? A couple reasons. Number one, Russia is a little overpowered. I feel like Russia is probably the second most overpowered civ. I think I said this earlier, besides Korea. And the main reason why is because, number one, they get extra territory upon founding cities. Number one, that saves them a lot of money. Number two, that actually really helps with the score victory because they get a ton of freaking empire size basically anytime they put down a city. The other thing, too, is it kind of helps them maintain their borders and stuff like that. It's just really, really powerful. But then the other thing is with the Lavra, I think is how you pronounce it, they actually get a ton of great people points. I think the Lavra gives 2 great profit points, and then I think 1 for writing, artist, and musician, which early game is ridiculously good. So we definitely are going to want to get our own religion. We're definitely going to want to go grab a Lavra as quick as possible as well. So turn off the music. And so let's talk about score victory real quick before we even look at our start. So the thing with score victory is if we look at details, and so my plan originally with this series, and the reason I delayed it a week, is because I was going to release an advanced tutorial series along with this series, and our advanced tutorial was going to talk about score victory and break down everything. I just didn't really have time to do it because we're doing so many series right now. So at some point, probably during this series, we'll end up looking at score victory with an advanced tutorial. There's a couple I'm not 100% with how they work, but we kind of have an idea. So what is calculated in the score victory? Number one is your civics and your technology, and basically those are based on, I don't know if it's 1-to-1 for every tech and every civic, but basically every time you get a civic or a tech, you get a couple points there. Now, the thing with that is even when you're playing on Deity, it's pretty easy to not fall super far behind the AI. So you're not going to see a huge difference between the civic and technology score between players. Now, empire size is based directly on how large your empire is. I was looking at it earlier. It's not 1-to-1. We'll have to do some more calculations on it. It seems to be like, so when you throw down a city, you get like, what is it, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles around it. Russia starts with more tiles even further than that. And I think it's based on maybe how many of those tiles you get. I'm not 100%. But empire size, especially if someone is doing a lot of domination, that can really give them a lot of extra score. Great people is basically based on how many great people you get. As Russia, we're going to get a ton of points there. And then era score is based directly on how much era score you have. So if this is a 3 of 12, then that means we have 3 era score. Now, era score, we will fall behind the AI on that one. They usually are able to get a lot more era score than you, so that's going to be hard to keep up. The last one, and I think, well, actually, the last two are probably the biggest ones in my opinion. And anytime we did the AI series, these were the ones that we really saw the massive differences between like first and second place or first and like fourth place. And that's religion, and that's wonders. So religion gets you, and I don't once again know exactly how it works. I don't know if it's like one error or one score per citizen that follows your religion, but I've seen that score get up to like 100. And so when you're talking like first place and second place, if second place doesn't have a religion and first place does, having 100-point score difference can mean first and second place very easily. So that's why we're going to want to throw down a religion. We're definitely going to want our religion to spread. Now, we don't want to win a religious victory, but we definitely need our religion to spread. And then last is the wonder one. For every single wonder that gets put down, you get 15 score. So if we had 2 wonders, we would have 30 score. This one also can be a huge difference between first and second place, and it's usually the reason why in Deity, the player tends to fall way behind the AI, because the AI is able to build out so many more wonders than the player. So that can have a huge effect on the game. Now, the thing is, if we went and conquered an AI city, and let's say it had 2 wonders in it, we would get an extra 30 wonder scores. So it's not just the person who builds it, it's the person who holds it actually gets the score for it. So that's that. Let's take a quick look at our start. Number 1, we have no tundra, which is really weird because we're Russia and we should have a priority towards tundra. However, we have a decent potential holy site. I'm actually just going to, well, throwing the city down. Well, okay, let's look at this. So this is a 3, so this would become a 3-1. That's not a bad start. We don't want to go settle off there because it's not going to be fresh water. That's appeal, Brian. Yeah, that's not fresh water. There's no amenities for us to settle on besides that. The first tiles we would work are all these 2-1s, which are pretty bad. We'll actually probably end up working the sheep, though, which would be 2-2. We'll probably get that territory. Yeah, that wouldn't be too terrible. Let's put you up here. Let's see. We actually have another amenity up there. Here's the thing. Holy Site might actually go here. Yeah, because it'd be a +2 because it's going to be adjacent to 1 rainforest, 1 forest, I think, because I think it's 2 rainforests. We could also put it on the stone, which would be really, really nice because we could put like a commercial hub here. Problem is we're going to have to like harvest the stone, and as Russia, we want to get down our holy site as quick as possible. So I think we're just going to start with where we're at. Now, this is not Plains Hills. Yeah, these are grassland hills, which sucks. Our production is going to be a little on the crap side. Yeah. But I don't know if there's anything we can do to fix it. The only thing we could do to fix it would be reload. Let's throw this down. Let's see what it looks like, and we may end up having to restart here. This might be a bad start. So what do we want to do as Russia? Well, we want a religion ASAP, which means we need to rush out astrology. Now, to rush out astrology, we need to find a natural wonder, which means we want to go ahead and build out a scout as quick as possible, and we're going to go explore. Now, as for civics, we're going to most likely go down to foreign trade because we're already probably going to find the second continent with our scout, so I think that'll be our best option. So we got an era score because it's adjacent to dry heat. A city is established on difficult desert terrain. What? Oh, technically that was a desert terrain. Oh, all right. And we did lose one of the food. Whoopsie. Yeah, I don't know. This starts pretty bad. This starts really pretty bad, honestly. You're working the 2-2. Yeah, I kind of assumed you were. We got another mountain over there. But the fact that we didn't get tundra, like, why did we start on desert tile and not tundra? That's extremely weird. Because Russia usually starts with that tundra preference. Like, we don't even have tundra near us right now. We'll see how this works out. You know, this might be a case like when we did France on our live stream, our initial city kind of sucked, but our continent that we were on, or at least where we started on the continent, turned out to be pretty decent. So there's not really anything over here. I think I gotta take you this way, to be honest. Remember, we had, what, 1 extra city-state? So there is a chance that we spawned on a city or a continent by ourselves, but it's highly unlikely. Usually the continents are big enough that multiple civs spawn on them. We're gonna take you out this way. We're trying to find that natural wonder, remember? So, hey, we found the early barbarian encampment. That's good. So finding that early on is always great. I kind of want another scout, but I think we're gonna grab a second warrior. And that's to help stave off any early aggression from the AI. Monument would also not be a terrible choice right now. So yeah, we're just gonna go murder you. I don't like this start, I really don't. And just no production. So, we found Brussels, well that's gonna help our production. And we were the first one to meet them, so it seems unlikely then that there's anyone over there, perhaps? Oh hey, goody hut. Get off my goody hut. Can we attack this turn? No, we need next turn. Yeah, okay. So please, get off my goody hut, Brussels. Okay, I mean, technically, yeah, you got off my goody hut, but... So we're going to attack him, and then we're probably going to heal up and attack the second time. We want Code of Laws done so we can get the barbarian, the advantage destroying barbarians, but whatever. It is what it is. So we didn't find a natural wonder. +1 pop. Actually, that works out well. It would be even better if we actually had production in our city. Like, we have no 2 production tiles except that freaking sheep. So that kind of sucks. I mean, like, I'm just gonna be honest. That's just straight up trash. I don't care about the money. I'd rather get the production. Although that's such a good tile. It's a 3-1, so we even grow faster. I don't even think worth it's. I mean, we could buy that for 75. Yeah, you know what? We might actually just end up buying that for 75. And these are both plains hills. Okay, so we'll get at least 2 mines. You're gonna heal up. And you're gonna come around here. And I kind of feel like we need to take you down there. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any natural wonders over here. Dang. Yeah, dang. What does this look like? Let's wait 1 more turn so we actually have an HP advantage. He is fortified. He's also on a hill. Is he on a hill? Yeah, he's on a hill. So he gets what? +6 for that? Gets +9. +3 for ideal, and then because he's fortified, he gets +6 for that. 6. So next turn we will have the advantage in attacking. So let's make sure we do that before we actually move out to attack. This extra warrior we're going to send out this way.
Best. Man is the noblest of all animals.
And I think we're going to go straight for a second city right away. But we will switch off it in 4 turns. So yeah, I don't think we're going to get the natural wonder. We could wait and like switch off and get a different tech. But I think it's we want our religion as soon as possible. So that's why I think we're just going to end up finishing you off. Hold up. Switch barbarians. Give me faith, gold, thank you. And then I think we'll be okay to kill him. That also gives us promotion. We got 4 more turns on astrology. Okay. I will go ahead and buy this tile. And I want you then to work probably still the 2-1, right? I still think we worked the 2-1. It's 2 turns for extra 2 turns for growth, but it knocks 2 turns off the production. I think that's fine. Like, I would rather, like, we're still gonna grow before the city finishes. Let's just promote you just to make sure you live. Unless we got a really bad roll, we should be able to win that, but I don't trust us not to get a really bad roll. Dang, dude. What is with the desert? How do we not end up with any freaking tundra? We're Russia. Weird. I think the start's fine, though. And I think the start's fine. We got some wine, so that's going to be some amenities at least we can sell off. I'm just pretty upset. Ooh, Horsey's down here. I think we found our second city location. Who are you, by the way? That's got to be a civ. No, it's a city-state. What city-state has yellow borders? Dang, that's an early city-state. So someone's going aggressive pretty early on. I'm just gonna go that way. Yeah, maybe like right down here at this city. We got one turn. We'll send you out. So we're gonna be a couple turns behind because we didn't get astrology boosted. Lisbon, okay.
A physician without a
Were we the first one?
astrology
Yes, we were.
has no right to call himself
Yes, we were.
a physician.
We can colonize any of these places. Cool. Let us take you down here.
Ah, dang it.
Scotland.
What's up, Scott? Well, this is interesting. We've never played with Scotland. Like, I never have Scotland. So did he get my tundra tiles? I think he got my freaking tundra tiles. Dang it! How dare you steal my tundra tiles, man? So we got to trade the delegation turn 1, so he actually accepts it. You weren't the one that took out the city-state, right? Nope. You only have 2 cities, so he hasn't even thrown down his 3rd city yet. Okay. That is interesting. Why? Why? So you're still only +1. Oh, you're +1 because you're adjacent to 2. But no. So they don't stack that way. That's interesting. So even though he's adjacent to 1 rainforest, 1 forest, it doesn't actually count as being adjacent to like I thought it would be another faith because it was adjacent to 1 of each. Like if you put it right here, it would actually count for 2 because these would each count. But we can't harvest the stone. So I guess we're just going to put it up there. It's not like I can do anything else on the desert tile. So it's only going to be 3 turns. Let's knock that out. It's going to get us that religion really early. Sounds good. Maybe irrigation, honestly. I think, nah, animal husbandry is there too. I think maybe animal husbandry and irrigation. I don't know. Let's start with animal husbandry. Because we want to improve the sheep. Bah. We don't have any amenities to trade, though, yet. Which is kind of a problem, but... Yeah, okay. We found our 2nd city site. Definitely is going to be down here. Settler. Yeah, and we're good on loyalty for now. I would like to settle on the dies, but I don't think that's going to happen. We'll probably go right here. Maybe even right here. I'm still intrigued to find out why he only has 1 city. We might end up finding a settler that we need to steal. Might end up happening here. Okay, it looks like we're at the edge of our island. We'll want to keep our warrior probably down here as well. Oh, snap. Okay. So he's boxed in. Alright, thank you. So, this is interesting. This would be a really cool city down here. Lots of faith, lots of potential science, and no way to get through. Downside is going to be, you know, obviously governor. So I'm wondering about maybe putting a city up here instead of here. Because I would really want a city like here. But we'd have to go all the way up there. I think I'm just going to put it there. Yeah, I think I am. Do we move you? We apparently moved you. So we made history. No, I think it's for this. So we got a +4 error score because we finished our 1st district. So we're probably not going to have a dark age to begin with, which, sure. Hello. So now we're making 2 great people, great profit points per turn. And it looks like we're going to be the first one to do that, which is nice. We're working on foreign trade, also nice. Thank you for the 30 gold. Appreciate it. I'm probably going to go still see if we can steal. There's no pass-through here. Huh. This is interesting. Yeah, this is very interesting. That might be why he only has 2 cities down, because he got trapped in. I think Scotland starts with a mountain. Like, they're more likely to spawn near mountains. There's no tundra on this map. What the hell? Yo, run away. Piss off. I don't want to deal with this crap. Yeah, he's just straight up trying to attack me at this point. The reason he's trying to attack me is because I destroyed his home, so he has nowhere to go. So now, when you destroy the barbarian encampment, any barbarians just, like, immediately attack the first thing they see. Alright. Well, this is going to be an interesting one for sure. I don't know how I feel about this. Lots of hills, lots of production down here. Dang it. Stay away. We might have to just take you back. Barbarian encampment right there, by the way. However, I think Brussels should take care of it. Now, Brussels, do we want to keep alive? Towards wonders. Yeah, that probably is helpful. Lisbon, getting the extra gold, I think is probably worth it. I don't know. We could look at conquering Lisbon. Kind of like either way with Lisbon. That would help get us more pressure down here.
I am fond of pigs.
Fond of pigs.
Dogs look up to us.
Yeah, because the thing is, if we conquered Lisbon,
Pigs treat us as equals.
we could then have a city here and then a city there, and we're going to have a lot of pressure this way. And basically completely box in Scotland. I think we're going to go conquer Lisbon. Now, for us to conquer city-states early on is you usually want an archer, well, 2 archers, 2 or 3 archers, and then a barbarian. There's a natural wonder.
Is it 250?
Nice. There's our science and culture. So, new plan. Second city is going to go up here. Yep. Yep. Definitely. Okay, cool. Let's go for archery then right away. We need 200 for a builder. Yeah, so we're going to buy a builder here soon. Ooh, hold up. Get irrigation, because if we get irrigation, we could sell off the wine to Scotland and then buy back units or whatever else. Why did I go there? Why did I go there? I knew what I was doing. So we do want to find out what this looks like before we get the city out. Your encampment's dead, so I don't think I care. Oh, hey. That's awesome. Actually, that's amazing. That is, like, freaking amazing. Hell yeah, dude. Game, thank you. Appreciate it. Go send you over here, just see if there's anything over there. Did he ever get his second city down? He doesn't like us, by the way, but... First impressions, yeah. He'd be very easy target. Yeah, he still only has 2 cities. So that means he has a settler right now just hanging out. This is very interesting. Very, very interesting. We actually have enough gold we could buy a slinger. Okay, early conquest it is. Let's go. I think we're going to focus, like I said, Lisbon first, though. Now, I am a little worried about that barbarian scout. I don't know where he went. So he's over there somewhere. We've got to be a little careful. That was not the right one. There's another one. Okay. We killed his encampment, so that's why he's suiciding into me. I don't really care. I don't really want to fight him. So where do we want to put this city? I'm tempted to put it right on the stone, because we'll have the fresh water. Yeah, we'll have the fresh water. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll still be able to put another city down here. Yeah, we're just going to put it there. It's going to get us a nice little culture science boost around, too. Man, if we wouldn't have got caught up with that barbarian encampment, we might have been able to get that in time. Dang. Oh, well. It's fine. I don't know where the dude went. So we can't see that tile right there. You improve that. So now you're at 2-3. And we got a couple turns on pottery. Did we ever grab mining? We did not, because we grabbed animal husbandry first. So I'm just going to send you over here, and you'll probably end up grabbing those 2 next. Cool. We found his units. Hello. So he likes it. I don't know what his thing is. He likes us though now. We might as well kill him because there is a promotion. One of the civics is for killing barbarians. Up to 3 barbarians. Maybe it was tech. One of these is for killing. Yeah, bronze working. So that's what, 2 now? What was your thing? So he actually kind of likes us. Will not attack neighbors unless they break a promise. Oh, all right. Okay, that's actually nice to know. Oh, he actually is going back to his encampment. So you came from that one, and somehow Brussels never conquered you. Alright. I find that a little messed up, Brussels. That sucks. Hey, Pantheon. We definitely are going to take Divine Spark. So we're going to get +3 great profit points right now per turn. We will definitely have our religion. Yeah, we're definitely going to have our religion quick here. Cool. Sweet. Awesome. I would like to get a kill here with the Slinger if at all possible. Let's go like here, here, and then promote you to get... Let's do Rainforest terrain. There's not really much for us to explore, because remember, that was all... Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm trying to get the kill, so he'll shoot him. He'll also probably then attack that way and take a little extra damage, and then hopefully I can get the kill. It's kind of the goal here. Please accept. Your delegation's welcome. We should not have accepted that if we're going to declare war on him. The thing is, he only has 2 cities. Yeah, he only has 2 cities. I love it when the game works exactly the way we expected it to. Hehehe. I'm going to heal 1 turn, because I'm a little wary. Little wary. Definitely seems like, you know what? I think we're good. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. So, you just keep sitting here and go sleep. Let's see, we're at 25 minutes. I gotta keep these episodes, like, right at 30 minutes, man. I was a little worried about him attacking us, but we'll be fine. He won't be able to hit us now. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. You kicked my dude out. It's cool. But because we're doing so many series right now, we gotta be so careful. That's not good. That's not good at all. Kinda want the irrigation. I really want irrigation, but we don't need a shrine yet. We will eventually, though. We could probably get Scotland into our religion as well pretty early. We're gonna do another Slinger, because both of these guys are gonna become archers. We need to go grab the city first. Yeah, we need to grab Lisbon before they get walls. Okay, you're coming all the way there. And so next turn we got our city. Cool. You're going to move down here and just get ready for the attack. I'm slightly worried about this, but Brussels should be able to handle this. Like I said, they should be able to handle it. It's a little dangerous, but I want the kill. So he's gonna shoot me. I think we'll be okay. I'm gonna heal up. He's gonna take extra damage. We'll be fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. You go here. Found my city. Sweet. Got +3 air score, so we're probably gonna end up with the golden age then. A +3 freaking holy site here is gonna be godly. +4. Holy crap, man. Is that what the first thing we want to knock out, though? Why are you so bad? Why are you growing 8? So you're currently working the 2-1-1-1. Really should throw a mine there or a farm or something. Yeah, there's not a lot of food in this city. That's the only downside. We could go for the 3-1 to get a little bit of extra food. I don't think that's worth it. I think let's just grab the greenery, and then we're going to go throw you down. It's going to be a nice city, though, eventually. And you still need irrigation, so just wake up in... We could send him scouting a little bit. I think I'll send you over here just to go scout a little bit. People freak out every time I send out my dudes for scouting. We're fine, though. Basically, I'm trying to hide you away from the AI right now. The barbarians. So, I'm actually hoping... I was not hoping for that, for sure. So we need to run away. You need to just keep healing up. I think we're still okay. What did we boost, by the way? No, we just finished... Oh, we finished foreign trade. That's what we finished. Are we going to have a 6 population here? Probably not. Also, probably not going to have that, though, until we finish irrigation. So, sure. Well, we're definitely going to defend here. Defending there is going to be great for us because it's going to be across the river. So, he will be in a very bad situation if he tries attacking us. We should be able to gain enough HP to survive, too. That's the hope, at least. Hi, Lisbon. Now, I'm assuming when we conquer... I want the unit boost. I also need the damage, though, against these dudes. Crap, man. I might have to run him away, depending on how this looks. Oh, that worked out wonderfully. Maybe. Maybe. This is weird. This is weird. I don't know. This might not work the way I want it to. Where are you at? You're come here. So how do we want to hit Lisbon? I definitely want to put someone here, and we're going to cross there. And then we'll need at least one person here, and then they'll be completely locked in. Okay, let's go like one more turn. I think we're going to wrap it up. So you just heal up while you're there. And yeah, we're right at 30 minutes, so this will be good. Crap! I hate you, game. He spawned another unit. Well, the thing is, I don't want to take these guys too far away because I want them to be able... See, he's got freaking 3 units, force warriors already. That's a bit of a problem. We might be a little bit behind on this to do some damage. What was the missions here? Trader out to Lisbon, train a heavy chariot. Can we do train heavy chariots? We cannot. We might actually grab a trader here pretty quick. I'm working on a second settler. The thing is, even with Lisbon having all of these warriors, if we have 2 archers up, we should absolutely destroy them. So, he ended up getting home, and then that's why they're spawning so many troops right now. So, Brussels is taking the brunt of the force. Unfortunately for us... Oh my god, he has 5. Dang, how did Lisbon get so many freaking warriors right now? Yeah, I was worried about that. Alright, we're gonna run away. We could have gone there. We're still trying to basically get this archery boosted. They're gonna take a lot of damage attacking me. Well, that's what we wanted to see if there were barbarians. Okay, well, let's wrap this episode up here. We're in a bit of an awkward spot for sure. We're not in a bad spot. We're just in a bit of an awkward spot. Because we were going to go very heavy and take over Lisbon, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. We might have to wait a little bit. Downside is, he might not like me if we declare war on Lisbon. But I think we need to. I just don't think Lisbon's worth, like, leaving there. Like, there's no reason for us to, like, maintain, like, it's just a crappy... But then here's the thing, is it worth conquering? That's actually a very good point. We kind of screwed ourselves, though, because we went so heavy into military units. Scotland still only has 2 cities. Wow. Wow. But let's put it this way. If we took them over, what would we do? We would want the bananas, we'd want the mining, we would want the dyes. If we throw a city here, we can buy out to the dyes. That'll be fine. Because we talked about right there, 1, 2, 3, 4. That one's a little too far away. But if we put a city... Loyalty is going to be a bit of an issue over here, too. Then we could put a city like here, and then immediately have access to it. And honestly, maybe we want to put our next city here so then we can put a city there. Just so we have a little bit of extra loyalty on our side. I doubt he's going to get a golden age. We can actually see what his era score is right now. 16. So he's not going to be in a dark age. He'll be in a normal age right now. So if we can get to that golden age, nice. Nice. Okay, but yeah, like I said, we're gonna wrap this up. Hope you guys are enjoying it. If you are, drop a like, comment, let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button, join the game comment, and share your support. I'll see you guys next episode. Later.